Yep.
Hi guys, welcome to the Risen Kang podcast. This should be one of the first we've made in quite a while, probably a few months, probably since the first one since Biyamamkashi and all that, but
this is urgent. This is very urgent.
Very urgent. So maybe releasing this probably before anybody else, so we're gonna try to keep this brief for production purposes. But essentially, last month in June, this dude named Butch Hartman, creator of Fairly Odd Parents,
Fairly Odd Parents, you know the one.
Fairly Odd Niggers. But anyhow, yeah, he created your childhood. Isn't that right, Snackman?
Pretty much.
He created your childhood. You better not forget that. Anyway, he created your childhood, and now he's creating OAXIS Entertainment after just abandoning the Noob Network. And we made fun of it. We didn't think it was very good. We still don't think it's very good.
No.
But something just came up. Apparently he lied to the secular masses, and it's actually a Christian service. And he lied to people, lied to secular people, or even not secular. Just he didn't disclose that it was a religious service. So we just came here to talk about that and and some, I don't want to say spiritual implications, but just the Christian implications behind what he has done, and why Christians should not support this.
It's bad. It's bad.
So I guess we should get into the part that he lied. Now, the Bible says, do not lie. What did he do?
He lied.
Alright.
Lied.
And in this new talk, which he released he didn't release a talk, but this dude on Twitter named Rise Fall Nick, he released a video about it. It got taken down. And he said key backups and everything, and I say that's a very good thing to do. And I just saw, I got linked to it from this dude named PIEGUYRULZ, who's been keeping up with it the whole time. So good job to him. He probably went into better depth than we did on this, but we just came here to give sort of like a moderate Christian perspective, not severely Christian perspective, but just giving the perspective from a Christian who sees this and knows that this type of stuff is blasphemous in the eyes of the Lord.
Exactly.
Blasphemous in the eyes of the Lord. Never thought I'd say that. Yeah, but I guess we got to get into his lying. In the video, he talks about how this is going to be the stone to topple Goliath. How this is going to be Christian content, Christian drama, reality, comedy, cartoons, stuff like that.
He claims he wants to make it safe for the kids.
Safe for the kids. Interesting. But that's all he said. Because if you watch the video, it says it's Christian and safe for the kids.
Yeah.
But he only said it was safe for the kids in the thing. So I don't know, that's pretty suspicious. You know, why don't you disclose that it's Christian? You might get more backers, maybe. Or just understate it even. I mean, sure, you're technically selling out, but at least be somewhat transparent about it, even if you're not being fully transparent about it. You just gotta give some level of clarity to this type of stuff, because once secular people who donated, and I'm sure most of these people are secular, since I don't think there are too many Christians now, but the secular people who donated are going to be mad. Alright, and you lied, and all the Christians, Bible says do not lie. They've been raised to acknowledge that. Do not lie. You do not lie. Alright? I don't know if you've been taught that, but I assume this is the way you thought to get your message across. Because he even said, oh well, if we want to get OAXIS Entertainment off the ground, we gotta make it hip, we gotta make it today, we gotta make it everything. Which I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense.
You've gotta make it hip.
Well, it does make sense. But the issue with it is that you lied to make it hip. You lied to make it.
Why would you lie?
Yeah, you lied to make it today. to make it today. Okay, you want to make it hip today to get the secular masses. How did you think you were gonna get them? Shouldn't you have taken a step back and thought, oh, I'm making a Christian service, so maybe I should be honest with the people who are backing me, giving me support through all this, alright? And now, the secular people aren't going to trust you.
And the non-secular people aren't going to trust you.
Yeah. They're not gonna trust them with any endeavors, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
And the Christians do not accept lying like that, you know, but I guess I gotta move on. The teachings, this sounded a lot like indoctrination techniques, because at first he referenced like, oh wow, my show Bunsen is a beast, oh wow, my show the Fairly Odd Parents, oh no, my show Daddy Phantom, Daddy, oh wow, remember Daddy Phantom, guys? And then all the women start like, oh yeah, and whoa, giving birth to his child. Nah, but anyway.
They really just love their Butch.
Yeah, but what he said at the beginning was that it sounded a lot like indoctrination techniques that his shows always had the gospel in it. Can you please point me to that? Please give me can you do like a supercut video on your channel just saying all the moments where you truly taught the gospel? Because in every single one, I thought they were just they weren't necessarily Christian, because if they were Christian, why would Nickelodeon play them?
Yeah, true.
Because as much trouble, yeah, I don't know, but I just don't see Viacom taking in quote-unquote Christian shows. And if so, I don't think that's what he pitched them as, and he's even said that in some of his videos, but we don't even know if we can trust him with the things he says in some of his own videos, you know?
Yeah.
We can't even trust him with that. But I certainly do not think they were pitched to Viacom as Christian like gospel shows, okay? It's not feasible, okay? And I guess again to the messages that these dramas, realities, gardening and stuff, which he claimed in the Kickstarter video and in this new exposed video, and just to say, whoever wants a copy, we have one. We're working on sourcing one right now. But anyhow, another thing, the message, whatever message you teach of loyalty, of sharing, you know. I mean, and this is just for kids, you know, for loyalty, of sharing, of being a good Christian, a good disciple to God. Why should we trust you when you violated one of the most fundamental principles of the Bible? I would, off the top of my head, there are 3 or 4 full books dedicated to false teachers in the Bible, and I wouldn't even call Butch Hartman a false teacher.
Why dedicate why dedicate OAXIS to Christianity when you know that you're not practicing Christianity yourself?
Yeah, and if you're a Christian, why should you trust him?
You don't have any reason to trust anybody who's a false prophet.
Yeah, and Christians, be wary of false prophets. There are many false prophets out there, Christianity or otherwise, and I don't like to go into this type of stuff, especially on the channel. So I don't want this to become like a religion channel.
Butch Hartman forced the hand.
He really did.
Let me just let everybody understand that now. Butch Hartman forced the hand.
I suspected he was he was fake, okay? Not necessarily a false prophet. He was fake. And you know, stuff like this just disappoints me. Just seeing a fellow Christian lie to other Christians, and that's the main issue. He wasn't honest. He wasn't honest to Christians. He wasn't honest to everyone.
That's ridiculous. Why do that?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're Christians. You gotta treat everyone like they need to know. People need to know what they're giving their money to, and you didn't tell them. All right, so whatever message you want to put in your shows, why should we listen to any of them when we know I don't know, You could be telling us the wrong thing. You could be telling us, oh, we need some money when you're late into your program, and you need more money because you're not going to be able to do all this animation, reality drama, regarding and fitness and stuff. You're not going to. Yeah.
Regarding.
Yeah.
If you say you're going to do something, just do it.
Yeah, you're not
do
going
it wholeheartedly.
Yeah. He's not going to be able to do all that with $250,000. And when he's asking us to donate, like, oh, it's going to go to the show and stuff, how are we going to know he's going to tell us what it's going to? He could be going to a prostitution ring for all I know. We don't know where this is going. We don't know where the money's going. He has not told us where it was going. Besides, it's not going to me. It's going to the company. Really? How can we trust you now? And it's too late for everyone who pledged to get their money back. So, the best we could do now is just
warn you to
be wary of this type of stuff, man. This is serious, and do not trust Butch Hartman. Do not trust Butch Hartman. All right, because if he's not going to be honest about his Christian service, why should we trust him on anything else? And another thing, this is the last point we're going to get into, but another thing, why didn't he tell us he was going to be a Christian service too? And I know it may sound like we've already gone over this before, but again, the Bible says you got to teach the word. You got to teach the Christian word, and while you teach it, you gotta tell them you're Christian. You got to be proud that you're a Christian. You can't be afraid. And there's been in many stories before, most of which I think are very stupid, or many anecdotal stories before by many other Christians. Well, there's this guy on the bus and he said he was Christian and he didn't lie. But still, this is common Bible knowledge. All right, Kate's saying that Bible knowledge.
Yeah.
But
not gonna. Yeah. I mean, it's not forcing anything on y'all, but that's It's just common knowledge that everybody knows.
Yeah, and to any atheist out there, we're not trying to make you Christian, all right? You can be atheist if you want. We don't care. But we're just trying to give you insight on what Christians think about this. So if this ever pops up again, you will have an idea of what average Christians think about this whole situation. So atheists, just go on and live like us, because we know you're just like us. But we just want you to know this so you can know what average Christians think about this situation, or just secular people in general, or just not very strong Christians. We have a grasp of the word, but we're not diehard Christians. We don't much care.
We're not better than anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, if we weren't Christians, we wouldn't be better than anybody else. But anyhow, if you're a Christian, you're supposed to be proud of it. That's what the Bible says. That's what Jesus said. The prophets said, or most of the prophets. I assume all of them heard it. But you're supposed to be proud that you're a Christian. Why didn't he tell us that he was a Christian? If this service is truly Christian, it should be flaunting that it's a Christian like there's no tomorrow, okay? Or not necessarily flaunting, but just displaying that it's Christian, Or just make it less heavy-handed. Don't be ashamed
to say you're a Christian.
Yeah, and don't lie about it too. Like, seriously, what's the point of that? But
there's nothing you're gonna gain about lying. Yeah, which is exactly what Butch Hartman's doing, and unfortunately, it's fooling just about everyone.
If it fooled, I don't know, it fooled 1,000 people into giving him $255K, but that's just how it is, man. Just kind of saddening to see a fellow Christian do this. Not necessarily that we haven't seen this before, but it's just upsetting how they give us a bad name by doing this type of coonery buffoonery. And this video is old. We will give it that. And there's more the analysis part. But this video that was just released is old. Alright?
Yep.
This video just released is old. It's from February or March or so. And it's from February, March or so. And we do acknowledge that some of the stuff in here could be inaccurate, that something may have changed, but I doubt it. Because with a person like him, why would he, if he's trying to push his agenda? I mean, why would he give up now? Why would he have given up all of a sudden? You know. And in that meeting too, he said he didn't treat it like a private investor meeting, but that was a Christian theological seminar. That was not a private investor meeting. Why were you telling them about it? Why did you go into specifics on what they're going to have and all that? Sure, you want to promote it, but is that really the only reason why you went there? I want to see the brochure. They just say Christian values in media. All right, you're going to display shining examples of Christian values in media. I doubt that. I think you were just there to promote your own stuff. But
Pretty much.
yeah. But it's just sad to see other Christians act like this. Oh man. But yeah, that's about it for us. That's our take.
Be a better example, Bush.
Yeah, I mean, to end any other Christian, just don't be Butch Hartman. And I would say do not trust him, because we honestly don't know what to expect anymore. So this is Jarvisgodan and Snackman of the Risen King podcast, not necessarily doing anything, and we are signing off. Just, if you're a Christian, don't be like Butch Hartman, man. Just not good. Alright.